guys, this is Elton with DC Collectors Exchange. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Mattel Justice Buster Build-A-Figure from the DC Multiverse line for this guy. Okay, when you first look at him, he looks really cheap, and the reason that is because it is really cheap. There's like no articulation on the hands. It's all just molded plastic with this is rubber. This is rubber. I don't really care for it. I mean, if he's just gonna sit somewhere off to the side, fine. Not a huge deal. You know, you can pose around him, kind of give that intimidation factor to any of the bad guys, I guess. But at first, I absolutely hated it. Then I decided to go dig out my Endgame, Batman Endgame book, and took a look at the Justice Buster in there because that's where he's out of. And once you compare the two, they're perfectly identical. I mean, they did a good job, you know, representing and depicting the Justice Buster from the book, but they really chinced out and got super cheap when they built this guy. I'm not going to go into all, you know, the entire wave because, in my opinion, the action figures that you have to buy to, you know, get each piece are just as bad as this, you know, end result. So the end game Joker is not bad. So, but well, that's another video. All right, for the shoulders, the articulation, it's a ball joint, swivels, pretty good range of motion. It has another swivel ball joint for the elbow. That's all of the articulation in the arm. All right, the leg, swivel ball joint. The knee, swivel ball joint. Well, I take that back. It's just a hinged ball joint. Yeah, it doesn't swivel. Nothing else in the feet. So that's the extent of it. The range of motion, you know, I guess it's kind of decent. Oops, pulled his leg off. Well, like I said, super cheap. That's about it from front to back. The head, tilt forward, tilt back. To be honest, he reminds me of Johnny 5 on crack. Kind of souped up, you know, but you know, the blue eyes come across well. They kind of got that glow factor to them. I mean, he just looks like molded rubber. Nothing too fancy. Actually, less than cheap, really. I mean, you can see the fists. I mean, there's not even any gap in there to kind of define the fingers. I really just am not. Let's see. Has ab crunch, which I'm surprised. They could have probably foregone the ab crunch to add articulation to the fingers, or at least the feet. Get a good look at that. This is him from the back. Nothing fancy, nothing special. I would recommend not buying the figures myself, except for maybe that Joker. Probably better off just waiting another month or two, because let's see, he came out 2 months ago. I think he came out in May, I can't remember, but of 2016. That's this year. It is now the middle of July. I'm figuring by September, October, this guy will be the cheapest to build a figure on eBay. So that's probably your best bet. But I appreciate it, guys. Let's go ahead and measure him. From head to toe, he is, I'm gonna call it 8.5 inches actual, with the tip of his big butterfly eyebrows. We'll call it 9. So I appreciate it, guys. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and on Twitter, and check out the rest of our videos. We've got a whole bunch of build-figures coming, and not to mention a bunch of other action figures. So I appreciate it, guys. Everybody have a good one. Peace.
You don't frighten me.
Try that again and I'll...